Okay. And
Oh, thanks. Away.
oh, say it's okay. Okay.
Hang on 1 second.
This one?
This one.
Yeah.
Hide.
There we go.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah, we're just recording for anyone who might be missing now, but thank you for coming in person. I know it's a little bit cramped in this room. One thing to announce is that there are a couple of breakout rooms down the hall, which we will open up. Not that many, but a few so that we can have a little bit of space to move around. And I'll try to go quickly because like I said, we want to stream another talk from CAMH pretty soon. But okay. Also, I want to announce, yes, that this square beside us has a new name. Does anybody know how to pronounce it?
Sankofa.
Sankofa. Yeah. Okay. Very exciting. Um, yes. Okay. So I'm gonna go right into preparing for week 2. So I told you guys a little bit that the idea of week 2 of BrainHack School, or the next 2 days, is a little bit of 50-50. So there's some very cool, this is when the cool, my favorite kind of modules show up because they're the modules that are more specific to learning kind of Python packages that you may be using in your projects. Kind of show up in the curriculum. So they're very cool. There's some about how to do like fMRI analyses using Python. There's ones about how to use bids. There's ones about kind of organizing projects. And there's Python with bids, which is also super fun. Okay. And then there's kind of a guest lecture from Ruchi, who will tell you about PLS if you guys are thinking about bringing multivariate relationships into your analysis. So there's a lot of tutorials still, but also it's a very important time. We have essentially, it's go time. You have about 24 hours or 27 hours from now to get ready to pitch your project. So I think Ruchi already shared with you guys the project pitch templates. Oh, we had our cool talk. PS, for those who missed it, we were running Zoom in the background just so we could get a recording, so we'll be posting that to the Discord. Uh, Reminder for people who are taking this course for credit that the project pitch is a part of the credit. Also asking questions of others who do project pitches, also part of your participation mark for your credit. So a large part of the module credit actually happens in tomorrow's activities. And then the other parts are the project wrap-up presentation and the report. Yes. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about the projects because I know we're kind of go time. We got like 20, like I said, probably 27 hours before some of the project pitches begin. So projects are a really important part of BrainHack School. We really believe in learning by doing. So learning by doing your projects. They're the best way to know that and to figure out if you know something is to actually try to use the tool. And that's when you're going to realize what you know about the tool and what you don't know about the tool. So this week is to really kind of understand your question, understand what tools you're going to be using, understand what data sets you're going to be using, and really kind of clarify those objectives and what's feasible to do in the next 2 weeks. So we put a project pitch template, I think, on the Discord earlier today. There's also going to be a project pitch channel, and we have oh, I think we're trying to put together like a Google Share folder for your project pitches that will also help us keep track of it. We're also going to have kind of a going around today or being posted today, essentially a sign up for your actual project pitch time sheet going around. So this is kind of go time to find your groups and figure out what you're going to sign up for. Also, as projects start, this is also you can create project related channels on the Discord, so you can have spaces to discuss with your teammates everything that's going on with your project. Okay. Make sure you attend the TA or talk to your TAs about anything you're having with putting these things on a Discord. Any questions you have about, is this a good project? Is this a bad project? Does this seem feasible? Is there anything I should be thinking about doing this week? These are all great questions for your TAs, along with all of the questions about the packages that might be showing up in the week 2 kind of module set. We also, I don't know if we have the keyword forms. We should double check the keyword forms. We'll send those around. We're also trying to create, sometimes we try to create channels just on a specific kind of learning topic, like potentially connectivity, fMRI connectivity-based research might be their own kind of channel to discuss those kind of methods, even though they cross multiple projects. We'll try to get those established as you guys are thinking about your projects. Cool. Okay. I sped through that because I wanted to be able to also stream the CAMH talks, but are there any questions? Okay, so basic questions. Does everybody has Wi-Fi access? Who wants it? We're good. Um, we're gonna show, so the breakout rooms, if you want a little bit more space or to talk with people, are down here. And do you want to, we have one person who has the keys to that room. Yes. This is Mariah's graduate student who is going to help us navigate this floor for the next, so thank you. Okay. Uh, um, any other questions about projects before we get started and move into the talk that we're streaming? Any questions? You can also kind of come up to me and ask, or come up to any of your TAs and be like, what was that? What is happening? Um, does everybody kind of have an idea of what they want to do for their project, or they're still figuring it out? Is there anybody who has a great idea, but they don't have a team and they want to shout it out and find friends? Is everybody relatively ready? Okay. I'm taking silence as like everybody is like totally just ready to sign up for a project pitch time and excited to talk about their projects tomorrow. And or talk about it with their TAs, not me, in front of the whole group. Also important information. So I think you noticed that you can, I think until 5 p.m., like you can use the elevators come and go as you want. There's some cool stuff on the first floor, as in like Muji store with that cool robot, like cafe dude. Love that guy. And uh Japanese cheesecake, one of my favorite things. And those really cool croissants with like the fruit on them. Um uh so yeah, feel free to enjoy this space. Feel free to kind of spread out if you're really crunched in here. Feel free to spread out the hallway or to spread out into the breakout rooms for the rest of the day. And how are we doing for time? With that, oh, it's already 12. Okay. And with that, I think I want to leave this.